Well, good afternoon, everybody. Got a little something different going on today here at the UptaCraft shop. You know, typically we're known for making things, but you know, sometimes we repair things too. So today we're going to take a few minutes and show you a little how-to. Well, first we're going to diagnose, and then we're going to try to repair a little problem that developed in the truck yesterday. Fortunately, the problem developed when I got home. What happened is I got home, backed into my parking spot, and the first thing that happened when I put it into park was my shifter felt a little sloppy. Tried to put it back in gear, didn't go back in gear. So what it felt like was that something within the shifting linkage has either broken or become disconnected. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive into it this afternoon, take a look at it, see if I can take this thing apart. Hopefully it's a simple, easy fix. If not, well, we'll just have to order some parts and make it happen, because you got to get to work. So stick with me. All right, so here we are looking on the inside of my my Ford truck. Got the console shifter. I think what I'm going to do is try to look at this from the top down. So I'm going to open up the console here first by popping open the lid. And I understand that this plastic cover right here can pop right off. It's just almost some little clips. So I'm going to go get a flat screwdriver, see if I can locate the clips and just pop off the cover. Take a look at what's going on. Okay, so there have been some other YouTubers who have attempted to show how this is done. And no offense, but in some cases their video is quite shaky. I'm going to try to show you this without too much shake. Instead of my screwdriver, I'm just going to use my handy multi-tool here. This one happens to be a Gerber. No affiliate links here. This is an unpaid reference, but I really like my little Gerber multi-tool here. So basically all it takes is just a little bit of gentle, you know, because this is plastic. Just pop up that one corner and get your finger underneath it. Okay. Seems that it working from the side helped to get a start on it. And once you get that first one popped off, the rest of them just kind of fall right off here. Okay, so I've got the flat screwdriver on here, and all I'm going to do is just, in order to pick up on it, I'm just going to give it a twist. That should pick it up on it just enough. Oh, there's the first one. Now, if I can get my fingertips underneath there, I think the rest should pop off. Oh, that was pretty simple. Okay, so I thought I'd get in on the driver's side here, because I wanted to show you something just for your use if you ever find yourself doing a similar type project. On this console shifter, again, I apologize for the movement. I'm trying to minimize the shake as much as I can. Okay, with this particular shifter, there is a knob on the front that you depress in order to shift. Now, typically, to get it out of park, you have to have your foot on the brake. In this particular instance, though, there is a bypass right there. If you push down on that white tab, I can now move the shifter. It bypasses that brake pedal stop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to depress this, move the shifter back and forth, and see through the movement of the mechanism underneath if I can determine what has happened. So I have depressed that white tab to let me get it out of park, and you can see now that it is in the reverse setting. The truck is not running, so there's no danger of anything moving or all, and I'm sitting on flat ground. But you can see that the shifter, otherwise, from the top down, appears to be working. It's hitting all the detents, locking in when it should, unlocking when, or moving easily to the next when it should. So the actual shifter mechanism here on the console does not seem to be the problem. Okay, I don't know how good the lighting is. I'm hoping you can see this okay. Okay, there's the shifter. This is what's going on underneath. And when I move the shifter back and forth, you can see that the shifter cable is still fully connected to the shifting mechanism. So it does not appear that the problem is on the top end of the shifter. It's probably a connection between the shift cable and the transmission on the underneath. So I'm going to take a look at that next. Okay, well, this is the view that a lot of Saturday afternoon mechanics have, and that is a view of your feet sticking out from underneath your truck. So here are my feet. Here's my running board on the driver's side. And I'm just going to pan her off here, and you're going to see my exhaust, the frame. And then, of course, here is the side of my transmission with the shifting linkage. And here is the other end, I believe, of the shifting cable. I've got my helper with me. Let me see if I can get that better focus for you. Yeah, see, this end right here slips onto this little nubby, I'm pretty sure. So, hey, little helper.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and take it out of gear, and let me see, confirm that what I'm looking at is right here. If you will move the shifter from park into reverse or neutral.
Reverse.
Okay, reverse, neutral, drive. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at. This is the shifter cable. And there's a shifter linkage. So it's this connection here that caused the problem. I believe that's going to be a pretty simple and inexpensive fix. So I'm very happy about that. I'll get back with you once I've reconnected it. All right, so here we are back in the old cab of the truck, top half. Just going to reassemble this thing real quick. It doesn't take much, just snap, 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 snap. That's all there is to it. Put the old plastic sleeves back in with the cup holders so that they fit my coffee mugs just right. We'll put everything back in all the nooks and crannies where they belong. We'll call this a done job for now. Well, that was short and sweet, and mercifully so. Needless to say, I'm very happy. I mean, I like my Ford truck. I've always liked my Ford trucks. They last me a long time, and it makes me feel good when there are still some things, even on newer vehicles, that you can still fix yourself instead of taking to the shop. So again, I appreciate your time and attention and visiting us here at the UptaCraft shop. Stay tuned for more videos where we again occasionally fix stuff, but more often than not we're making stuff. We're making cool stuff, and we're making sawdust. All right, we'll see you next time.